Persona 4 Arena Ultimax!
And just like that, a sound rings out and the darkness envelops me. Did my consciousness shut off? No. Even in the darkness, I'm still awake. Oh, I should have known. I was like, we can't fight Elizabeth again. We already did that. This is so much more obvious. Okay. Whose voice is that? I hear a familiar laugh in the distance. I can't see who it is, but I know that voice.
A heart? What a lame ass. Just like always. You're the other me.
If we... Okay, this is never gonna happen, but if we fight her and the stage is there's no stage, it's just literally complete blackness, that would be awesome.
That's right. I am you. I'm the you within yourself that you keep a lid on.
I become terribly confused. I'm really confused by all this crazy persona crap right now. She stands before me looking exactly the same as she did before.
I don't think you really understand. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll make an exception and tell you. Your body is special. You have 2 memory banks. One for yourself, another a black box that would allow you to absorb the memories of the other Labrys units when you killed them and took their name. It was such a surprise. Thanks to that, even after I became one with you, my personality was preserved in it.
That doesn't make any sense.
This is amazing. It's pounding with the resonations of the plume of dust.
Because this is like, okay, I know this is kind of unrelated, but like in Persona 4, they accept the shadows, and the shadows are like, yes, awesome, you accepted me? Cool. I become your persona now. And then in the anime, they screw that up because when they accept the shadows, they're like, no, you can't, I'm going to kill you. That's not how they're supposed to behave. Once they like say, I accept you, they're like, oh, okay, cool, I'm done now. So this shouldn't, whatever, who cares, whatever, we get to fight Shadow Labrys again, I'm cool, I'm down. She gazes upwards with, I mean, we didn't even get to fight, there wasn't a part in the last game where you fought Shadow Labrys as a Labrys. I don't think. Was there? There wasn't. I'm cool with this.
I've been waiting all this time for your will to weaken. And now this body is finally mine! What? It's about time you ended this. Belief in your friends? Look where that got you. Am I right?
Am I right?
Don't you hate him? Don't you want to destroy him? Enough of this bullshit about bonds and camaraderie. All you have to do is destroy everything. Put that gigantic axe on your back to use!
Huh? What?
Haha, get out of here.
Hey, you piece of junk! Can't you follow the simplest order properly?
Are we going to
How
play
broken are you?
as Shadow Labrys and beat him up?
Follow orders?
That voice.
Dude, this is crazy town right now.
Ass, you punk kid. As if I listened to whatever crap you ordered me to do.
Hey, Hot Hat, here's a schematic for you. My ass!
Labrys?
Here she is, that's her alright.
That includes whiny brats like you who try to get in my way and order me around.
Isn't that the same art that is in her Insta? It doesn't matter, whatever. They can recycle a few assets, I'm okay
Call
with
me
it.
a brat, but you're no different. I mean, what the hell are you?
Can it, brat?
Labrys has turned into a really bad girl.
That's Labrys' shadow. I thought she had disappeared.
The explosion of emotions had pushed my consciousness back to the surface. The darkness disappears and my vision returns. But still, I can't will my limbs to follow my commands. I'm not in control of myself, but the other me is. The emotions run wild within me, are so out of my control, and my body won't accept my commands.
Crap. So wiping out the rational mind made its true self show up? Goddamn shitty robot, it's completely useless!
What the crap, brat? Come at me! Come, Persona! Asterius!
Please tell me we play as her, fight Sho,
Seriously?
and then fight Shadow
Anyone summon that
Labrys
cow
as
monster
someone
from
else.
before? Wait, did she just call call it her persona?
You little... What the hell's going on here?
What do you expect, Ariadne? That little thing isn't worthy of being my partner.
The giant bull, Asterium, whatever it is. Sho, now facing the full wrath of my shadow's uninhibited urge to kill, draws his swords with an almost annoyed sneer.
Better watch out. I'm no ordinary shadow. I'm finally free! Free to wreak as much havoc as I want!
I did not call this. This is good. Okay. Which also, I also have done absolutely zero practice as her, because I never expected to be playing as her for this. I'm gonna assume that all of her non-persona moves are the same, right? Well, I'm playing on normal anyway. I'm gonna be fine.
Finally.
Let's just focus on the coolness, shall we? Oh man, he got out of the way before I could hit him there. Man, are you serious? Awesome, okay. Oh, I don't even get the perfect to pop up, but it's alright.
Shit! You broke the goddamn remote! What the hell are you, damn it?
Man, without the remote, I don't know if we can I mean, obviously we have to fix her back because it's the story, but whatever. Now you fight all of the other members of the cast.
That's her suppressed emotions running wild. That Sho guy brought this on himself. He couldn't have known something like this would happen with Labrys' memories.
But this is bad.
Yeah, she was already a handful when we all went up against her. This is gonna be even worse now. Damn it.
I guess I should put an end to you now. How do you want it? Ah, yes. You wanted me to tear you apart, didn't you?
You monster. Try it if you can. You're not worth my time, but I don't care anymore. I'll do everything in my power to destroy you!
Stop, Labrys! You've done enough!
Don't do it! He's not worth it!
He is, though, really. He's trying to kill all of you and everybody else. He's totally worth it.
I don't mean one of your friendship games from last time.
No! If you're seriously gonna do this, then you've gotta get past us!
What are you doing? It's too dangerous! Get away from her!
I'm sorry, Akihiko-san, but we can't back down from this.
We're Labrys' friends! We could never let her accept this fate!
We're not sticking up for this guy, but we'll never let one of our friends become a murderer! She put her weapon down!
It's a bit late for that. She's already a murderer.
More garbage. Do whatever you want, you idiots.
Wait, what?
This place.
That cut, like,
What's happened to
sharply,
me?
but whatever. Okay.
You.
I've had enough of this shit. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, that resolved itself somewhat anticlimactically.
You're giving control of my body back to me?
You're the one who likes playing house.
Doctus returns as she brusquely turns her back on me. Silence fills the area for a moment, and then I suddenly realize something. She used a persona a moment ago. It's true that she looked and acted the same as when she was a true shadow. But I can tell. I was fighting with the controlled powers of a persona just now. It may sound the same, but it's different. It wasn't a shadow running berserk. Because I accepted myself, I was able to attain a persona. Maybe the same could be said about...
You did that to help me. Thank you.
What? Boo! Boo!
Shut up. Just take over for me already. Oh.
Boo! The other me before me mutters something. I can't hear what she says, but I can tell what it was she wanted to say. Yeah, don't worry. You're me and I'm you. You do remember what I feel, huh? She was always sleeping inside me. Even though she had forcefully taken over my body, I feel a kind of relief. Boo! Weak! Weak! Boo!
Labrys!
Labrys!
Labrys, are you alright?
I really wanted to fight Shadow Labrys as Labrys. Oh well. Do 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 do. Real world familiar voices are coming back. My vision slowly brightens.
Kun? Everyone.
She's back to herself?
Yeah, I remember. My other half saved me, and everyone else brought me back to myself. And with that, I look over towards the young man before me. There's an unmistakable reaction of the plume of dust coming from within him. That plume of dust conveys an intense message to me. Now that I've been reunited with the other me hidden in the darkness of my mind, I know for certain what it's conveying.
You're actually lonely deep down, aren't you? You don't like being alone.
Labrys?
Now what? Are you even more broken now? You think I'm lonely? If you're that mixed up, maybe destroying you would be doing you a favor.
I was like you once. You just haven't realized what's in your heart. It's 'cause no one ever accepted you for who you are.
Huh? Labrys, what are you saying? That guy...
I know, but I understand his feelings too. He was raised by this Akutsuki guy, but when Akutsuki died, he was just thrown out into the world. You can't bear to live in this world, so you want to tear it down around you. But isn't that just something you're telling yourself? Even I found a home with Mitsuru-san and them. If you just opened up your heart, you could live in this world. You could have friends.
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up! What the hell are you yapping about, you stupid puppet?
And break. Yep. His fit of anger cuts off suddenly and he falls unnaturally silent. Did he faint? We look around at each other in confusion when his drooping head slowly rises, with his crimson eyes staring fixedly at us.
What is this? My legs!
I can't... not this power again!
This power!
Damn it!
My bloodline technique! This power! I can't move, and it's not just me this time. Everyone seems to be held in place due to some power.
Stop putting useless ideas in his head. Do you intend to destroy him?
You're...
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the one who will grant this boy his wish.
What happened to this guy? He seems completely different now.
Wait, I sense the plume of dusk. Who are you?
I have no need to explain. This boy yearned for me, and I awakened within him. That is all.
The guy, they can really afford to boost Minazuki's volume a bit, because he's quiet. A moment ago, the young man had been increasingly agitated, shouting like a child having a temper tantrum. All of a sudden, he's calm and speaks with something. I move
Whatever
going
you're
fast,
doing
but I'm
to us.
running short on time once again.
Is this another of your powers?
Oh, don't get me wrong. This power doesn't belong to me. I'm only borrowing it.
Borrowing?
The place is shaking. This isn't good.
The building's creaking!
It's about time everything was ready. This is all thanks to you, so thank you. I have gathered enough persona fragments.
What was all this fighting for? What are you going to do?
It's simple. I borrowed power to envelop this town in red fog and make you fight against your fakes. It was all to carve off of your personas.
Huh? Carving our personas?
That's right. Our bait truly came in handy. All that's left is to awaken that thing.
So it's like we thought. This town feels like it's in the dark hour. And there's a tower similar to Tartarus. You're going to try to awaken death. Just like Akutsuki!
Ah, not precisely. What I'm trying to awaken is not the same thing you fought against. I will grant this boy his wish and create his world.
This boy, his world, he speaks as if he's talking about someone else. The way he's speaking and staring at us is completely different from how I'd been only a moment ago, as if he's completely different. Yeah, we already know this. Whatever. Different person. Could it be?
Damn it. If only I could move.
I'll be going now. There were still some finishing touches that must be made.
You guys, you know, Akihiko, you could move earlier when he was controlling Labrys, and you didn't, so I think you're just making excuses for yourself
You're
now.
free to come after me, but your missing friends are in danger. It would be wiser to go and rescue them.
The young man who called himself Minazuki leaps away with inhuman agility, heading for the front of the giant door. After glancing back at us, he turns away and calmly leaves the room. At that moment, the mysterious power that kept us... What is this secret power?
Wait!
I call out in a fruitless attempt to pursue him before another presence shows up on my radar. It's not one of my friends. It's... Oh, that's the one that they sent. Now that everything has been revealed, Yukiko, she's the one that's gonna stop them all.
No, that's a fake Yukiko-san.
Hey, yeah, it's not just her. What have Rise and Naoto been up to? Minazuki just said that they're in danger.
Before you worry about that, you have to deal with me. Now, bring on the rain!
Wait a second, hold on a second, hold on, wait, hold on. What was, hold on, how do you pull up the backlog, L1? Yeah, okay, Yukiko, Rise, and Naoto. Yosuke apparently does not care about Kanji and Teddy. Just wanted to comment on that. Won't be able to pursue him, we all said our friends are in danger, Mitsuru's on the cross, blah 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 blah. We gotta hurry up and stop the people. Yeah, we got it all. I pull my axe from my... with my axe! We had a reaction to Koromaru-san's bark. I found a place for myself amongst the Shadow Operatives and my comrades, and they feel the same for me as I do for them. They line up beside me. That's... Shadow Yukiko's just staring at them going, wow, this is not look good for me. I'm gonna do Aegis because we haven't done her at all in either one of... we're back to only allowing us to do D3 characters. Oh well, I've played as everybody else here, and we might not get another fight other than presumably final boss time with Labrys. So I'm gonna do Aegis. And then hopefully I'll get a shot at playing as Mitsuru. If not, whatever, but yeah, I'm gonna do Aegis. Now it's been like, what, 2 hours since I practiced as her, so that means I've forgotten all of her moves, probably. We'll see. Once I finish playing the story, maybe I can actually play this game for funsies and learn, like, you know, focus on 2 characters and actually learn movesets. That'll be interesting. Good change of pace.
Fire! Damaged! I summon you! Heavy damage!
Man, yeah, I forgot how her persona works. Oh well.
Heavy damage!
I don't know any of her... I learned all of her, like, weaponry-based stuff, but I did not learn what any of her persona moves do, so... I'm probably just not even gonna press triangle and O for the duration of this fight. That'll probably be safer. Man, stop it, Yukiko. Orgia mode! No! Orgia mode! Yeah! Orgia mode, please! Oh no, back. Oh man, I almost overheated, but I stopped it just in time. Get out of there! Get out of there, I guess. No, please! Hold on, how do I... Man, hold on, I don't remember her moves now. Man, yes, that's what I'm saying, I don't remember any of her moves now. I want to use her Gatling gun. Hold on. There, oh there it is, sweet. Man. There we go, that's enough. Oh well. That could have gone much better, but whatever. Yeah, no kidding. That was pretty darn close. But whatever. That was atrocious. I hope I get to play as her again so I can improve upon that, because that was an abysmal performance right there. I need to go back and review all of her moves and stuff. Yeah, and she blah 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 blah. Wah 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 wah. We know how it works. Let's go. Come on, please. Please. We don't even give the fallen shadow a second glance as we rush to her. That's nice. Then why did the game make us give her a second glance? But I like that comment. They kill her and then they just turn around and walk away. Nice. Cool guys, do not look at explosions. Though Mitsuru-san is quite disabled, she quickly regains consciousness.
Labrys. Everyone.
Man, Mitsuru, you missed a lot! Mitsuru-san looks relieved for the moment after seeing our faces, but she seems to have quickly reached an understanding. Her expression quickly turns meek as she apologizes to us.
My judgment was flawed. I'm responsible for all of this.
Whatever you say, I'm not even going to correct you at this point.
Jeez, there you go again with that stuff. Still, I'm really glad you're okay.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, Fuka's safe too. She's headed this way from somewhere else right now, though.
I see you managed to find Yukari-san, Junpei-san.
Hey, Ken? Man, you've grown. I mean, of course I did. It's all going according to plan.
All according to
But
plan.
I heard that you fell asleep on your train and ended up here by accident.
You never change, do you?
When did I guess have time to hear that? When did she have time to quotation marks hear that? She, Yukari, and Junpei were together the entire... whatever, who cares? It seems that the auxiliary staff, like Yukari-san, haven't seen Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san in a while, so they have sentimental expressions as they greet each other. The stiff look on Mitsuru's face slowly begins to melt away. I was worried about Yu-kun and his friends after they were hurt, but they seem to be recovering as well. I'm so glad Yu-kun and the others approached me.
Labrys! I'm so glad you came. I thought we were done for.
I thought you turned into your shadow for a moment back there. What was that all about?
It's a really long, confusing Persona
know,
story.
But I guess my shadow's been within me all this time, watching everything I've seen.
That's kind of how shadows work.
I think she's changing too, even if only
Just
little
not
by
normally,
little.
like, this is a different way than the way they work, but I mean, technically they are
It's all
inside
of
you.
who brought me back.
Yeah.
You
Not
really
really,
did help
she
us.
voluntarily let you come
Thank
back
you.
because of boo, as I said before. Oh, there's Teddy. Unmistakable sound. Footsteps. It's Fuka-san and Teddy. I bet Teddy will help us too, saying things like how he's my knight. Yeah, and then I'll kill him with my axe.
Thank goodness! I was so worried about you!
Labrys,
I
you
wasn't.
came to save us, right?
About Teddy, that
Thank
is.
you.
I was worried about Labrys, not about Teddy, though.
Whoa, he really is a talking costume. You're not General Teddy, right?
Of course I'm not! Look at my fur! It's completely different! It's 100% genuine teddy fur!
Branded and copyrighted.
Koromaru-san says that his is 100% genuine dog fur.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a dog.
Yeah. You'd think,
Hey,
wouldn't
what
you?
kind of fur
But
is
you
your
never
coat
know.
made of, Mitsuru-san?
This? Kikuno.
Polar bear.
So, no, let us save the discussion of the fur for later.
Seriously, you guys talk a lot for people in a really urgent situation. Seeing the leaders of the Shadow Operatives and the investigation team together like this makes me proud. These two people saved me and gave me a place to belong. I want to fight for these people, and that will help me get stronger. Having friends and comrades is truly wonderful. That's what I think.
Namakami, I must thank you. It seems we're once again indebted to you.
No, I have to apologize for breaking my promise to you. Your people have helped us out too.
That's fine. You helped me remember something important.
I remembered that I'm completely okay with high schoolers putting themselves into life or death situations. I don't know how I forgot.
You did?
That's right. Trying to keep danger and death at a distance only results in putting life at a remove as well.
Ah, whatever.
I knew this when I established the Shadow Operatives, but it seems that I became too focused on thinking only about the present.
Mitsuru-san.
Allow me to ask for your help now, Narukami. I'd like you and your friends to cooperate with us. We need your assistance to solve this case.
It's a bit late for that now. What if no, you three go home where we can handle things from here.
Do I really need to answer that? Of course
Seriously.
we'll protect Inaba.
Yukun looks straight into Mitsuru-san's eyes as he answers. Seeing his sincere resolve, Mitsuru-san nods cheerfully. Yu's friends are all smiling too, as if they're agreeing to gladly take on anything that
By
comes
the way,
their way.
why don't we all compare what we know about the situation?
Oh, you're on the ball, Ken. I was just about to suggest that myself. Yep.
Yeah,
Whatever you
right.
say.
You're just trying to claim his idea. I mean, seriously. How lame do you have to be to try and steal credit from someone so much younger?
I mean, maybe we could go underwater. Maybe we could go underwater! Wow, great idea, Batman. Sorry, it was a really easy reference to make. We describe what we've experienced up to this point, and once we have grasp on that, the topic of our conversations obviously shifted to Sho Minazuki.
Who in the world is that Sho kid? Didn't he say something about Ikutsuki being his dad?
That young man stated before that he was the mastermind behind the recent events here in Inaba. He also said that he is Shuji Ikutsuki's son. But the file I was given by Kikuno-san said that Ikutsuki had no family.
Presumably, he had a life before he was the chairman of Gekkoukan High. Couldn't he have had a child during that time?
No. Ikutsuki had no family, let alone a child. The only things on his mind were his experiments and the fall.
Yeesh, so he was a mad scientist? Oh, don't tell me he was doing human experiments too.
Yes, he gathered orphans from different areas and performed inhumane research on them to try to artificially induce their personas.
Whoa, seriously? That's messed up.
Even after Ergo Research was disbanded, it seems Ikutsuki stole the research data and continued performing such experiments personally. One of those test subjects was named Sho Minazuki. The records state that he was the youngest of the test subjects.
An orphan, huh? Did Ikutsuki adopt him?
No, Sho Minazuki was nothing more than a favorite subject to Ikutsuki.
Test subject? But he's a person! How could he do such a horrible thing?
I feel like I've heard that line before. Was that the exact... Did they just use the same line from the previous side? Like, I don't mind if they did, but that just sounds really similar. I'm gonna have to check that later.
The Group of the time was an evil place, suffused with his arrogance. It isn't hard to imagine how he was treated with Ikutsuki in charge. Minazuki was raised in a solitary environment, never interacting with anyone. I suspect his experiences from that time greatly affected the development of Minazuki's current personality.
No! Really? Mitsuru, calm down.
So that's why he said Ikutsuki was his dad. And he told bad jokes like Ikutsuki too. Hey, that reminds me. In the middle there, he suddenly seemed like a different person. What was that all about?
We'd all noticed that. It was, yeah, whatever. We already knew.
Mitsuru-san, when he reintroduced himself as Minazuki, I sensed some kind of resonation with my plume of dusk. What could that mean?
There is no information on that. The same goes for the power he had when his eyes turned red. Perhaps they are a result of Ikutsuki's experimentation. The entirety of the report has not been deciphered, but Ikutsuki's data does mention Minazuki's name and the plume of dusk. Kikuno's...
Oh, I have it too. Kikuno-san entrusted me with it because it was an emergency.
My bad. I didn't mean to skip that.
Oh,
my bad.
That's fine. Either way, I was intending to share it with all of you once the report had been completely deciphered.
Shuji Ikutsuki, the man who performed a countless number of inhumane experiments at the former Ergo Research, who used Mitsuru-san and others even while serving as the chairman of Gekkoukan High School, and schemed to destroy the world. He had and that was not even mentioning his day job. I don't know. Where was I going with that? I was trying to get to some kind of comment about like that man busy life, but I screwed up my own comment. It's alright though. I can easily imagine how many victims his experiments may have created. I myself am a result of a similar process after all. So Sho-kun is another one of those victims.
Hey, when he got all cold and called himself Minazuki, he said that he wasn't after revenge for Ikutsuki, right?
Correct. Based on what he said, it seems this Minazuki set this situation in motion to grant the hot-headed boy his wish for immense solitude.
And then he was talking about persona fragments.
That's right. He said that he covered the town in this red fog and was carving our personas by making us fight in it. The sense of fatigue we felt when we were on those crosses is most likely part of that same plan. Looks like we completely fell for it.
But he said that he'd gathered enough fragments of our personas, didn't he? Then...
Yes, he's most likely completed that step of the plan.
What was that part about awakening something? I mean, I can guess that it's going to be pretty dangerous, but what's he trying to call down?
I know nothing about that, but if it's similar to what we encountered at Tartarus, it's nothing welcome.
Persona fragments, huh? What in the world is he planning on using them for?
Is this all part of what he wants? We fall silent, full of impatience and uncertainty. On top of all that, the second personality gave us a word of caution as he was leaving. We needed to make sure that everybody's safe as quickly as possible.
That reminds me. Yukiko and the others!
That's right! That Minazuki guy said that Yuki-chan and the people with her are in danger!
So part of the parties, primarily probably the P4 characters, are going to go downstairs to find the others. We're going to go up, obviously.
Naoto-san and Kanji-san said that they were going to Junes. According to Junpei-san, supposedly Yukiko-san and Rise-san were at the same location.
Huh? Oh, right. But those two said they were gonna go look for Kanji and the others, so I don't think they're still there.
Yes, I'm concerned about them as well. Let's split into 2 teams. One heads to the top of the tower, while the other searches for Narukami's friends. Yamagishi, perform a search and try to locate them as best you can.
Understood. I don't know how well it'll go, but I'll try searching for everyone.
We're counting on you.
Persona.
Persona, I guess. Fukusan closes her eyes and concentrates summoning her persona to search the surrounding area. And again, this red fog seems to be able to block the search abilities a little bit, like making Teddy sneeze when he tries to use his keen nose, so there's no way of knowing how well this will go.
Fog might be getting thicker. Oh! I have 2 readings near Junes. That may be Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun. They seem to be moving towards Junes. And I found another 2 readings in town on the move together.
Do you think that's Yukiko and Rise? Oh, I'm so worried. Oh, what the?
The entire room shudders immensely and the building creaks. The one calling himself Minazuki is undoubtedly close to accomplishing his goal, whatever it is. There isn't much time left for us.
We must hurry. Yukari, Iori, Amada, and Koromaru, you're the least wounded. You pursue Minazuki.
Right!
I will go with Akihiko and Aigis to rescue Narukami's friends.
Understood.
Yamagishi, you remain here and back us up. Narukami's group, you're all too exhausted. I ask that you remain here and regain your strength.
I'll do everything I can to assist you.
Whoa, seriously? Will?
No, we should stay here. Fukusan needs someone to protect her as well.
Hey, what about me? I'm perfect!
Mitsuru-san, Teddy's got a great nose, so I think he'll at least be of some use. Please let him help you.
Yosuke's being a broske.
Some use? How rude! I'm totally useful. My babe dar is up and running.
But wouldn't there be too much interference from Mitsuru and I guess whatever, who cares? I don't know the exact silence of how the babe dar works.
You can assist us, Teddy.
Mitsuru-san, the school and this town have both turned into labyrinths. It would be unproductive for us to search the town all in one group.
Yeah, Aegis is right. If we're all caught together again, things will get worse. Let's split into 2 teams to search faster.
All right, I can.
How about we let
well.
what's her face
Aigis
go on her own because she has Orgia mode and she can
With
fly.
Narukami's friends, head for Junes. We'll regroup there and secure the area.
Woo! I get to be alone with Ai-chan? Their bodies were artificial, but their love was real.
He really is writing fan fiction. I can tell that Mitsuru-san's leadership and quick decision-making have given everyone's morale a boost. Of course, her strength stems from her deep care for her friends and comrades. All our anxiety and impatience disappears as if we never existed, and we're filled with renewed determination. We all wish to protect this world. Mitsuru-san approaches me.
I should ask you this now. What do you think about that young man, Sho Minazuki?
Well, I know we can't let him destroy the world and all, but
I know we can't let him do that.
I think he's the same as me. I want to see him one more time and try to talk to him. Just like you all saved me, I want to save Sho.
Ever since I was born, I was always alone, knowing nothing of love, trust, or interpersonal bonds. I was taught only how to fight and never considered the possibility of befriending anyone. That young man, Sho Minazuki, is exactly how I once was. That's right. And if that's the case, I could be able to save Shokun the same way I was saved.
I want you to pursue Minazuki as well. I'm counting on you, Labrys.
Okay.
With each of us given a duty to perform, we promise to reunite once the case has been solved and rush from the room. The occasional tremors causing the building to rumble ominously are becoming more and more frequent, as if giving an audible countdown to the end of the world. To be continued. And I think that's where we're going to stop for today. Next time... Man, that's a lot of faces right there! Everyone's from Fuka's perspective! Was not predicting that one. Cool, alright. So they're just gonna talk with each other about... She's gonna be like, I'm so useless! And they're gonna be like, yep, you are! You're a garbage tier waifu.